Welcome to the table, a seat we're just about to begin. I am Midgarin, joined once again by a cast of wonderful and affordable roleplayers. When last we left, our heroes had gathered in the city of Denver, Colorado. Motivated by family, adventure, greed, or duty, they find themselves under the employ of Mr. Woodward, a bank manager looking to set up a new settlement in Arizona. But this is the Weird West, where nothing is as easy as it seems. Before setting off on their journey by train, the Sunday Knights are set upon by a shop automaton bearing the trademark of Hellstorm Enterprises. Now our heroes ride the train to Arizona, but the dangers of the West have just begun. So, sit back and enjoy the continuation of our story, as the Sunday Knights present Deadlands, Riders of the Hellstorm.
So you guys are been traveling on a train for a couple of days. You've stopped in and out of different towns. Most of the people have gotten off of the train at this point. In the last town you were in, it's just the four of you on the train. You guys have been traveling, and it's been a while since you've been any town. And the sun starts to fall down over the horizon. As the darkness sets in, all of a sudden the train comes to the stop. You guys look out the window, looking all over the place, and don't see a train station, don't see a town, don't see anything other than dirt, rocks, and whatever tumbleweeds are passing by. What do you guys do?
Should we go talk to the conductor? There's a little ticket man running around.
I haven't seen him in a bit.
You have not seen the ticket person in a while.
I can go find out, see what's going on, see if I can find somebody.
That sounds wonderful. I'll stay right here. If someone comes looking for help, I'll be able to help them out as best as possible.
As soon as you say that, you start to hear coyotes howling in the distance.
Joshua is going to climb up the side of the train on top of it, and he's going to keep a lookout for things coming from all directions if he can.
All right, how are you going to get up onto the top of the train?
I mean, there's got to be a ladder to the top, isn't there?
So you're just taking the ladder up?
Yeah.
Okay, you very easily do that and get up on top. Do you want to do a notice check for me?
Yes, I will most certainly do that. It was a 9.
You are able to see in this dark night, there are some tracks. On top of that, looking ahead, you can see that there are tracks that are not attached to the actual rail tracks you're on, just kind of littered to the side of the sand.
So what you're saying is the track isn't completed?
As far as you can see, it seems to be completed, but what it looks like is they are working on it. So these are spare tracks to be added somewhere along the line.
Looks like there's a switch up ahead to switch tracks. Like one of the tracks is incomplete heading straight forward, but there's a turn on where the tracks need to switch over and the train can move around.
The tracks being open or closed is not related to the train stopping.
Yes, we just need to find out why they've stopped first, and we can move about.
Is there a door that leads forward, or do we have to get out of the cart to walk over to where the conductor is?
There is a door between each of the train cars. There is a train car ahead of you between where the conductor is.
All right,
All right,
who's coming?
Maeve, let's go. Go see what.
Well, if Josh is on the roof and you guys are leaving, I don't want to be left by my lonesome here. I'll come with.
Sure.
Yeah, you guys might need backup.
Oh, now we might need back. All right.
You might indeed.
All right.
You go to reach and open the door to the cart between you and the engine. It seems to be locked.
Maeve will knock.
There is no response.
Maeve will knock louder.
You knock louder, and there's still no response.
Hey, Josh, can you hear us still?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you see if there's any windows on the car ahead of us leading to the conductor? Door's locked and there's no answer. See if you can go on top of the car in front of us and look down and see if there's any windows that you can peek in.
Is that a notice check?
Yeah, just somewhere along the side of the train. See if there's a window somewhere.
So you're looking into the windows. There seems to be windows, but all of them are covered by either boxes or equipment or pieces of the train itself.
Is the train still making noise?
Yeah, the steam is still going.
Is there a hatch on top of the car?
There's no hatch on top of the car that you can see.
Was it an abrupt stop that we made, or was it did we ease to a stop?
You ease to a stop.
Okay, so basically someone just stopped putting on the e-brake is what I'm hearing.
Correct.
I believe Maeve has a set of lockpicks, so she's gonna try and pick the lock.
As Maeve is trying to pick the lock, Axel's going to stand up. He's going to check his carbine, make sure his chamber is fully loaded. He's just going to go around to where the door is, not the door that she's picking up, but the door to exit the train, and open the door and take a look outside.
So are you exiting out the front of the train or the side of the train?
Side of the train.
Going out into the right side of the train. As you step out into the desert, you see a beautiful starry sky. It's just an open plain as far as you can see. Not much to look at. It's mostly just sand, rock, and plants. Kind of a beautiful night.
I'll walk over to where Joshua is.
I'll give him a hand up.
I'm not going to get on top of that. That's stupid.
Coward.
That's not a smart idea. No, I'm just gonna walk over. I'm just gonna see what he's trying to see. Like you said, there's something covering up the windows.
That is correct.
Just want to tap on them with my gun. Just
what it is there's windows on the outside, but inside is so full of stuff that you can't see into the windows.
It's like a storage, like a cargo.
Exactly.
I've seen the train job. I know that episode. We're good.
That would be where all of our extra stuff is stored.
Maeve's like, what extra stuff?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't imagine you guys have much extra stuff in the way that you ran directly from the grocery store that you exploded to the train.
I have a few things. I got a few things.
Yeah, but you didn't explode the robot.
I told you that robot was the devil. Y'all didn't believe me.
Because you ran immediately.
And you should have took my astute advice.
So what do I roll for lockpicks?
Repair would be the one, which it looks like you do not have, so you're just going to roll untrained.
Okay. Unskilled?
Unskilled, yeah.
Yeah, that's a
That's
-1.
So what you do is you kind of jam the lockpicks into the locking mechanism. You kind of just take the butt of your hand and just start smacking into it. It doesn't really work, but it does proceed to break your locksmithing tools in half.
Well, that's
Well-
one way to do it, I guess.
You know, you learn by doing, and I learned something from this. I learned I'm not a thief.
Don't use the butt of your hand.
Yeah, dexterity, I guess,
as
more
a-
than
as a-
strength.
As a woman of the cloth.
Right.
What is Axel doing?
Axel, he is just going to, like he said, he's just going to inspect around, and he's going to walk over to where the conductor is. If he can't find anything, he's just going to walk over here.
Roll me a notice check.
GM, I'm just gonna mark the lockpicks as not being carried, and that way I don't have to re-add them when I eventually buy more.
I mean, you can just leave them there on the ground in the desert. Littering's not really that much of an issue in the 1800s.
No, I meant on my character sheet.
Okay,
I put them as not carried. That way I know to pick some up.
You said notice check?
please and thank you.
4.
You see some footprints going out from the center of the engine and the storage cart, going out into the middle of the desert.
Which direction? East or west?
Roll me a survival check.
Still good. 4.
4 is a pass. Looking up, you find yourself the Big Dipper. You can tell that the train is facing towards the west.
Well, that's good because that's where we're headed. So which direction are these tracks going?
So the footprints that
yeah.
you're talking about
Yes.
are going to be heading north.
I don't know what my roll will tell me, but with a 4, did they look like they were walking or they look like they were running?
You're not really able to tell.
That's fine. Joshua,
Yes, sir.
those goddamn conductors done run out on us.
Actually, looking back on the door to the storage area and the conductor's door is still closed.
Is there a door on the other side of the car near the engine?
Yes, that is correct.
I would like to point out to Axel, there is a door up there, and he should try to open that one.
I'll go check on the conductors. I'll climb up on that little connector bit. I will open the conductor door. I'll let you know this. Axel is very, very terrified, which is his norm. My gun is out.
Going up to the door, you can see a door with a small window on it. The window has been opened with just a crack on top of it. The door does not seem locked, though.
I'll open it. Hello, Mr. Conductor Man? Hello? The train
You
not
see-
moving.
You see a dead body laying on the floor.
Oh, shit. Joshua,
Yep.
we got a murder.
Joshua is going
Bunch of
to
crows.
rush over to Axel, hop down next to him with his gun raised.
As you are yelling back to Joshua, and Joshua is running up to Axel, the murderer moves closer to Axel, slithering from underneath the body, and is going to take a bite at him. What is your parry?
My parry is a 2.
All right, well, he rolled a 10. The snake is going to reach out and put 2 fangs into you. It goes out and startles you, biting at you as it jumps through, but it doesn't seem to pierce the clothing.
Jesus! Snake got my boot! Snake got my boot!
Snake is now laying to the right of Josh.
I would like to shoot it.
Well, everyone gets to roll, gets their action cards. So if it's your turn, you can definitely shoot it then.
Turns out it's snakes on a train.
No, I will not laugh at that. I will not laugh. I refuse. I will not laugh.
Why, you don't like snakes on a train?
Better than snakes on a plane.
Sounds like a Dr. Seuss book.
I like them snakes here or there. I don't want snakes anywhere.
Not in your booth, said Sam I am.
Snake's got a 4. All right, Axel, what you got?
Black. 4 spades. Can I spend my Benny so I can get another card with my quick draw?
Absolutely.
Here you go. There's a Benny. I'll take
4
this one.
clubs.
It is the 8 of diamonds.
Hobie.
Alright, let's see what I got. It's 7 clubs.
All right, Maeve.
All right, look at this one, guys. 2 of clubs.
Joshua.
The King of Diamonds.
All right, Josh, and with that, you go first.
Before he does anything, he's gonna look at Axel and he's gonna say, just because trouble comes a knocking doesn't mean you have to offer it a place to sit down now. He uses his rifle and takes a shot at I guess it's a snake. 16.
16 will hit. Now roll your damage.
7 points of damage.
With 7 points of damage, that's going to be enough to blast the head off of this thing.
Whew. That started me just a little bit.
Just out of curiosity, Joshua was looking at this snake he just killed and he's wondering, is this thing edible?
Oh, God.
Anything's edible with enough mustard.
Venomous, it is not poisonous.
Yeah, you just gotta chop the head off.
Well, he already blew the head off, so.
What year is it?
1886.
The hot dog. They already invented A1 steak sauce. That's what we're gonna put on the snake tonight.
That was a long ride for a short joke.
But it was worth it.
Yeah, like it wasn't that much better than the snake has got my boot. We're making Toy Story references now.
You've always got a friend in me.
Happen to hear that shot?
Yeah, you would hear that shot.
Okay, I would draw my gun at that point. Just, what the hell's going on?
Yeah, Maeve's gonna head towards the door to see what's going on.
Anyways, so you guys are out here in the middle of the desert. You have a dead train conductor. 2 of you are in the passenger cart train, or standing outside of it. The other 2 are in the space in between the engine and the cargo hold.
Yeah, we're trying to get up, heading that way to see what the gunshot was. Ooh, a rattler. That's messy. She's just gonna gingerly step over that carcass over to here. She doesn't want to get her boots dirty. Is everything okay up
So
here, guys?
Did you get scared before or after?
That snake just came out from right under the dead conductor and tried to bite me. He bit me in the boot, and then
Hold on,
Joshua
hold on.
shot his head off.
I'm sorry,
Hold on.
dead conductor?
That's right, you guys weren't here for that. Conductor dead. He just points inside the engine room.
Okay, how did the snake get on board?
I'm pretty sure he didn't buy a ticket.
I gathered as much, yes. I'm still curious as to how a snake that can't even remotely catch up to a train got on board.
We've been en route for days. Maeve is going to inspect the conductor.
Give me a healing check. With a
14.
couple raises, you're able to surmise cause of death, time of death, and everything. Time of death was about a half an hour ago, and cause of death seems to be venomous bite from a snake.
Well, I got good news and I got bad news. Which do you want first?
Good news, please.
Good news. The murderer is dead. Bad news. So is the conductor.
Well, I mean, like, the conductor being dead is not really news. We kind of knew that yet.
Well, I mean, I can confirm he's dead. Has been for about half an hour. And she'll like point
No.
to the little bite marks. Like that's the reason right there.
Now, is there anything you are omitting to tell us about circumstances of where you found the snake?
Can she look around the room and see if there's anything that might suggest where the snake came from?
Give me a notice check.
I got a 7 on the notice check.
The only way in and out of the engine seems to be the door.
So no like No little snake trails.
Not that you're able to surmise.
Is the conductor's bag? Does he have like a bag of any kind up here that maybe someone, like maybe the snake got into the bag if it was sitting on the ground or something? Like may have slid it into if he set it down somewhere at some point.
You're not able to find a bag.
What was the condition of the door when you found it?
Oh, well, the door was closed, but and he points to the window. There was a crack in the door, right there. He points to the little crack, and also, he points over to the footprints. There are tracks that lead north. So I'm guessing that this was a moida.
Would you say the crack is wide enough for said snake to get through?
Axel will go over to the carcass of the snake and hold it up to the crack.
It is definitely big enough to slide a snake in.
Yeah, I think it can do that.
Here's what we can do. We can either follow the train tracks to our destination, or we can find out who killed our bride and find out why.
Personally, I'd like to be on the road to finish this current mission.
Does anybody know how to, like, run a train?
I meant literally follow the tracks, as in walking,
Oh.
as I don't believe any of us know how to actually run a train. Any of you?
Well, if we're going to do that, we should probably get some supplies. Did you ever get that door open?
Maybe we should try the door on this side. That one wasn't quite working.
See if the conductor had any keys on him.
That's a smarter idea.
Just to remind you guys, the train is still running.
Can we just push forward then?
You can if you would like.
All right, so Axel will go up to the little pull string and he'll go, woo! All
Wait.
aboard!
Okay, good. I was like, Axel, wait until everybody's on.
No, I just wanted to do the little horn thing. I always wanted to do the horn thing ever since I was a little McGillicuddy.
Little McGillicuddy. Hobie, you getting on?
I'm getting on, just all over the bar to see if he's got any keys on him.
By the way, if you are asking about the door that is closest between the engine or the one to the storage cart, it is just wide open.
Oh, we know how the person got on.
So do you guys want to push the train forward, or do you want to search the cargo, or do you want to search the cargo as you push the train forward?
Well, Axel, he just wanted to do the whistle thing, but he'll go and take a look at the other cart if someone else can get the train moving. He's not really sure how to do that yet.
Maeve is also not sure how to do that, but she is willing to try if nobody else is, because she would really like to get out to our destination.
Everyone roll me a common knowledge check.
Maeve got an 11.
Axel got a 6.
I rolled a 9.
Everyone pretty much knows in order to get the train to go forwards, you press the lever forwards. If you want it to go backwards, you press it backwards.
Well, if that's the case, I don't know why them conductors get paid so much just to do just lever pullings.
Maeve gestures to the dead conductor beside her. I'm gonna guess snakes.
Is Axel in the cargo hold?
Yes, sir. Josh, are you coming with me? I guess he goes at it alone.
If you want somebody to go with you, as long as somebody else drives the train.
So, looking upon the cargo hold, you see all kinds of packages and stuff. It seems to be holding half mail, half cargo of the passengers, which is kind of unique in the fact that you guys were the only passengers left. So it's weird that you still see luggage boxes, hat boxes, all kinds of stuff in here that would imply that the train was supposed to be full.
Maeve is gonna start going through some of the bags and coats to see if she can find any kind of identification papers of any kind to see like who the passengers were supposed to be, figure out if maybe these are just like for show.
Axel would be more interested in the things that he can sell and make money. He's got to raise like $900 and,
How much do you think a train costs?
Ooh, that's
Sorry,
true.
can
We
you,
own a train now.
She's going through the personal effects, like the things that look like personal effects, to see if there's any kind of identification papers for like actual people, or if all like the hat boxes and the bags and luggage are just like there for show, like just to make the train look like there's people on board.
They have luggage tags that have different assorted names and addresses on them.
Yeah, but what's inside them?
Opening it up, you see hats, clothing, jewelry, money, a little bit of ammo for different types of weapons. You see hairbrushes and dolls and all kinds of assorted stuff.
She'll definitely collect the money and the jewelry. If anybody's got like a small purse or something in there, she'll be putting those into the purse for the $900 that we gotta make for this job.
Yeah, you actually end up finding $200.
Nice. Is that plus jewels?
That is plus jewelry if you're taking the jewelry as well.
Yeah, she's taking jewelry as well. So she's gonna be doing that while he goes through and does his thing.
So we have Hobie and Joshua in the engine. So what are we doing, guys?
We want to keep moving forward, figure out why this guy was killed, but apparently they're more interested in just getting the main job done, so I will start leaning the lever forward.
Joshua's gonna come up behind me and goes, will you stop pussyfooting with that thing? And he just puts his hand on top of his and pushes it all the way down.
All right.
No.
As you do that, it
Oh, no.
slams the train forward. It starts moving at full speed, about 40 miles per hour.
And Joshua goes,
I use it back.
Joshua, you're my hero.
well,
As
unless
you
gave us all
approach
something
the
to fall
the
back
split
on.
in the track, roll me a notice check, please.
Joshua got a 14.
Technically a 2.
Actually, no. You got a critical failure. You got some coal soot in your eye. You can't see anything, and you're like trying to blink to get whatever's in your eye out. Joshua, on the other hand, notices that the train tracks are coming to an end where they seem to be dissolving into the sand ahead. You gonna keep on hitting that gas pedal?
Can I see the lever?
Yes, you did see the lever as you were speeding by.
Can I shoot it and switch the trucks? It might be too late.
It is too late for that.
All right, we're gonna throw this puppy in reverse.
Oh Lord.
Hold on to your leg, guys.
This is why I wanted to ease onto it.
No. It's all or nothing, baby. All or nothing.
While this is happening, Axel and Maves are kind of just like tumbling in the back, and Axel like kind of stands up. He's like, "Hey, can he try to get like to where the conductor is? Just like pull
Absolutely. Give me an athletics check.
5.
That'll be a success. So you are able to be pulling yourself with the gear, pulling yourself forward.
What in tarnation are you two doing?
Don't ask questions.
2,
We're doing shit.
1.
Do I see that the track has disappeared?
No, you would not. You would not have been able to see that from where you were at. But whoever was saying kick it back into reverse, give me a driving check.
That would be a -1.
As you're going forward, the train, you kick it back into reverse. The gears smash into each other, actually start breaking off on the assembly. The train stops, just ramming into the stopper at the end of the track. It seems the engine is busted.
That can't be good.
Well, no shit.
This is fine. I'm sure this is fine.
Yeah, this is so much better than what we had going.
What'd you do that for?
No, let's just kick it into high gear, why don't we?
Yeah, why'd you do that?
Oh, I didn't. You decided to bring your hand in and just slam it down.
It was a suggestion.
It was more than a suggestion. You slammed your hand down.
But we shouldn't be arguing semantics. You know, we're friends, and we shouldn't be doing this. We're just gonna have to agree
You're
that
putting
this
a
is all
lot-
your fault, and move on. And just
Putting a
move on.
lot of faith in the idea that friend is a title to be given.
Are you saying that you are not my friend? Because I do not think that I could bear it.
I believe I'm saying a friend wouldn't destroy our mode of transportation.
Well, what else are friends for?
Not destroying modes of transportation that we needed.
Axel kind of is hurting right now because he just kind of like got jumbled up a little bit. He's going to get off the train and he's going to, the best way to put this is he's going to relieve himself. He's going to go throw up. He's going to hop off the train.
Give me a notice check, Axel.
3. I'm busy. And he's just kind of like his hand is on the cart right now. He's like $2,000, $2,000. Everything be all right. Oh, these people gonna be the death of Axel.
Maeve's gonna head towards the conductor's cabin now that she has extricated herself from whatever luggage she was going through and probably getting dumped on by.
Roll me a notice check.
Okay, with pleasure. Oof, that's gonna be a 5.
Actually, that's going to be a 4. Ones do not add to your count.
Oh, right. 4. It's a 4.
Looking out, the sand seems to be shifting. All of a sudden, you feel a shift in the train. Everyone is going to be drawing their action card. All right, what you draw?
The 8 of spades.
All right, Axel, what you got?
Axel drew the 7 of clubs.
Obi?
Jack of spades.
Maeve?
Queen of clubs.
And the Rattler has a 7 of hearts.
Oh, is it actually called a rattler?
All right, looks like Maeve is going first. The whatever it was that passed underneath the train, as it moved through, it actually moved the tracks, shifting the train to the right side.
Maeve is... So can she see the sand at this point?
No, she just felt it on the train.
Okay, and you said it pushed the train to the right?
Yeah, it's just making the train lean.
Okay, she's gonna peek out the left side of the train to see if she can see anything over there.
All right, roll me another notice check.
So is that a critical fail +4, or...
No, it's only a critical fail if you get 1 on both. It's just going to be a 4.
Does she see anything?
Yes, you see that the sand is extremely displaced within a line coming from the front of the train, wrapping around. It seems to be underneath the train right now.
All right, she is going to start praying. She's saying a quick prayer. It's nothing noticeable for the party. It'll only be if the creature is evil, it will have a hard time hitting her. And then she's gonna step back inside the train. Hey boys, I think we got some company. Hope you got your guns on you. Can she tell what it is? If so, can she tell them what it is?
So these are things that have become so common that people just consider it to be an animal that exists now. It's right there up with deer, buffalo, definitely more vicious than deer and buffalo. This thing is a rattler. They kind of popped up around the same time as when California burst into the ocean. What you know about these things is they can travel under sand very quickly. They will pop up and they will drag people to their death.
All right, boys, we got a rattler.
And I believe that's going to be her turn.
Yeah, she did. Move, prayer, move.
Hobie?
Now, is this thing out of the ground right now? Or is it still under the ground?
It is underground.
A way to get from here to the top of the train car?
Give me an athletics check. So you just book it out the back. Trying to get onto the ladder, you lose your footing and actually fall to the sand below the train.
I roll out from under the train.
You will be able to do that next turn. Joshua,
Yes, sir.
it is now your turn.
All right, Joshua. So you know that the Rattler is at the back left of the train. It has moved the train tracks up from there, but you're not exactly able to see it from where you're standing. You see the ladder going up. If you are going to be climbing that, give me an athletics check.
Athletics, I rolled a 5.
So you're able to steadily get up there. It's not the most graceful move up. The wind's whipping through and you're going at an angle, but you get up there and you have sure footing, but you're still not able to see exactly where this thing is. Can you give me a notice check?
For notice, I rolled a 9.
You can't make out a lot of between what's the shadows and what's from the darkness. You still have the moonlight there. But looking out, you see a chunk of what looks like flesh into the sand. So you're actually able to see it. Now, if you can do your shooting roll.
For shooting, I rolled a 16.
Outstanding. You nail him right into the fleshy bit. Now, if you can give me your damage.
For damage, I'm going to be using my Winchester rifle, and I rolled a 6 for damage.
Awesome. So unfortunately, that is not going to be enough to pierce the skin. So you shoot into him and it just slaps up against him and knocks itself into the sand.
Well, that's a...
Yes. So after he shoots into him, he burrows down into the ground and pops up right next to Axel McKillicuddy as he's retching into the sand.
Oh God. Oh God. Oh no. Oh no.
If you can roll me a spirit check to see if you are scared of this.
Yeah. Oh. Axel's definitely scared of this. It's part of my phobia. I take a negative to these. So. Okay. I rolled a 3. Not good. It's not good at all, sir. Mm-mm.
No, you are now shaken from terror as this thing pops its head out of the sand and starts writhing these tentacles as you. At one of them actually is, what is your parry?
My parry is a 2, sir.
So he has grabbed a hold of you and is now going to roll damage.
No, I don't want to get hit. I would like to spend the Benny and not take that damage, sir.
All right. Place your Benny on the table.
Okay. Benny's on the table. It's blue.
He does not do damage to you. And so it is now your turn. You have to roll athletics to try and break your way out of the tentacle.
Athletics, I rolled an 8.
You are able to slip back out of the thing, gliding back on your backside.
Yeah, I'm doing that boot scooting boogie, just back, just like scooting. I'm not standing up. I'm just scooting on my booty. And then, can I spend another Benny to not be shaken? Just steal myself.
Absolutely.
All right, I'm gonna put the Benny on the table. There you go. And now I'm just gonna unload into him. I'm scared. I don't want to deal with him. I'm gonna shoot him. I'm gonna shoot him hard.
All right, roll to hit with each of them. So shooting.
So my gun has a fire rate of 2, so that's 5 shots. Okay, so my first shot is going to be a 7. My second shot is going to be a 16. My next shot is going to be a 7. My next shot is going to be a 10, and my final shot is going to be a 19. Ooh, the crap out of that guy.
Absolutely. So all of those are going to hit.
Yeah.
So you're going to roll me a damage for each one of those hitting. And it's going to hit right into the beak-like thing that's reaching out for you. There's a like growth inside of the back of the throat that you can see as it's opening its mouth to swallow.
I'm going to hit. He's just screaming as he's fired. Is that 7, 18, 7, 10, and 13 points of damage? I need a calculator.
It's
It doesn't matter. You have gone above and beyond, and this thing is blown to bits. It drops its dead body onto the ground.
Axel's just kind of like, I need new pants. I need new pants.
I mean, not bad for somebody who's literally scared shitless.
Okay, so you guys are out here in the middle of the desert, in the middle of nowhere, not knowing where you are. You're the only people here, and your train is broken down. What do you want to do?
Axel would like to go into the storage area and get new pants and maybe a new shirt.
He's able to find clothing that fits him and replaces the ones that were soiled.
Tell him where some clothes that might fit him are, like which suitcases had men's clothing in them.
Thank you. Axel also like to find a pillow. I think he wants a nap. He wants to lay down, just close his eyes, and just let the bad things just go away.
Now, when you say the train is broken, how broken is it?
Well, you slammed it into forward and then slammed it into back. Pretty much the entire axle rod is broken. There's like gears missing out of the bottom of it. It's pretty messed up. You can try to repair it if you would like, but you're going to need a high roll.
Let's do this. 17. How about 3 raises?
That's a high roll.
So while you are looking through the clothing and stuff, helping them out, you actually find a repair manual for the train. It's extremely detailed, and also you find all the missing parts. With a little bit of elbow grease and directing the boys around, you're able to get this thing back up in running order.
Sweet. Yeah, so let's get her started up. Maeve is going to be very particular about the handling of this train now that she has spent the time to fix it. Nobody is allowed to put it into forward or reverse without her explicit permission.
Since you guys aren't on a time crunch and stuff like that, you're actually able to get it and you're able to push it back. You had mentioned the switch earlier on. You get that switched and got the train going in the right direction.
I'm just going to ease it into motion. We're not going straight 0 to 40. We're going to chugga, then choo-choo. No buts.
All right. Let's compromise and say on the straightaway, let's floor it.
I'll consider it.
Up ahead, the tunnel that goes into the mountain. You can see that there's debris just left all over the place. The tunnel entrance is blocked off by a wagon.
Ooh, can we smash it? Can we smash through it?
Theoretically, we could, but I'd like to see what's in that wagon before we run a train into it.
Yeah, it could be dynamite.
This is clearly a setup.
I mean, or somebody else got hit by a rattler in a very, very not great spot.
Is have Axel stand in like on the very front of the train, light some dynamite and throw it and blow it up, and we just go right through.
Yeah, Axel is he's still laying down, kind of just shaking. Deep breaths, deep breaths. The power is within you. The power is within you. $2,000.
Okay, I'm gonna ease it to a stop just because we can go investigate and we can move it out of the way. Or if we can't move it, we can verse and then we can slam through at speed if need be. She's gonna ease the train to a stop.
The train is stopped. You have the wagon up ahead. You can ram through it, or you can go investigate. Those seems like your two options that were given to you.
Maeve just doesn't want to crash into a cartload of dynamite. As long as there's no dynamite, then, she's happy.
What I would like to do, Joshua would like to do, is climb on top of the engine and cover whoever goes out to investigate, because I am not the guy for investigation.
What if you wants to join me? We'll walk out there.
Do you want me to give you an athletics check to climb on top of the engine?
No. Now that you're on a steady train track, there's no real time limit or anything. You're not in combat. You can just do stuff like that. The only time that you have to roll for stuff is when there's a ticking time bomb going off.
Alright, so who's coming with me? Walk out there, check it, and then get back in.
As long as everybody promises not to move the train, Maeve will go investigate with you.
Yeah, Axel, he's kind of laying he's kind of laying on one of the chairs with his hat over his head, just practicing breathing right now.
I'm sorry, Joshua was raised not to lie. I can make no such promise.
At least if you do anything, wait until we're back on the train.
Fair enough.
Will you let Axel know what we're doing?
Yes, I am. I'm letting Axel know that an investigation into the. Whenever I see him, I'll let him know that there's something in the middle of the tracks, and we're going to investigate it.
You do you, boo-boo!
Hell.
Who the hell is Boo Boo?
Anyways, okay, so who is going forth? Maeve is going forth.
I believe
And
Hobie is going with.
Hobie's
and
going
Josh.
with.
And Josh is standing on top of the engine, like a good sniper boy.
So Josh is on top, keeping a lookout. Can I get a notice check?
You can.
Looking around, you do a full 360. Not only are you able to see the red boxes peeking out of the wagon ahead, behind you can hear the clumps of hooves hitting into rock and dirt. It seems there are 4 riders riding in behind you.
You guys need to get the fuck out of there. We have company coming, and that is a high explosive.
Hobie, we gotta get out of here.
No time. Get behind this box.
No, that's explosive, he said.
He said in the cart it's explosive.
Oh, Lord. Have mercy on these riders' souls.
As soon as they are clear, I would like to blow up the explosives and clear a path.
Come on, Hobie, let's go. Let's go.
Hobie, give me an athletics check.
Yeah, went about as well as I thought. So I got a 4. Or, no, technically a 5. Oh, 5.
5 will get you across. You're able to move through. Josh, if you can give me a shooting check.
13.
13's definitely gonna hit.
Do you want me to go ahead and roll damage, or is this just going to be a it went ahead and happened type deal?
It's gonna go ahead and happen thing. It was just a matter of if you could hit it or not.
Okay.
Which it seems like you are made for just this situation. You put gun barrel right into your shoulder, put your eye right down the sight, and you let one bullet go directly into one of the things, hitting metal on the inside of the wagon, creating a spark that blows the entire thing sky high.
Which side of the train is the door to get into the engine cabin? Like, am I on the right side of the tracks, or do I need to be on the other side, like Hobie?
The engine door is in the middle.
Okay, so it doesn't matter.
There should be something in the linkage area.
Can we keep moving forward, or do we need to stop and...
We need to roll initiative now. I guess it would be deal initiative. Yes, I'm giving everyone a card now. So I'm going to slap mine down first. I have a 3 of spades.
That's what I like to see.
Hobie?
Ace of diamonds.
Nice.
All right, Maeve.
Ace of clubs. Come on, Josh and Axel. 4 aces.
I got a 2 of diamonds.
You went a little bit down.
All right, and Axel. You actually aren't going to be able to go this round, but
Jeez.
if we can see what your card is.
I drew the lovely Queen of Diamonds. She is my queen. You do not anger my queen.
I feel bad. I'm the only one who didn't get diamonds.
You know what they say, diamonds are forever.
They're also a girl's best friend, and yet here I am with clubs.
That's more of Maeve's best friend. I feel like she was more of a beat you up kind of person.
You have no idea.
All right, Hobie, you're going to be up first.
They're all the way. What I saw, they were farther in the back.
They're at the back of the train.
Alright, so I'm going to basically move as far as I can to get up into there, and then provide cover fire so Maeve can get in there safely.
All right, so you're going to be providing cover fire from that side of the train?
No, I'll be getting like up towards the middle of the train, trying to get over into this area, and then providing cover fire from there.
This is a lot of running in the sand. If you can give me an athletics check.
I'd rather not, but let's see how it goes for me. Not well. Well, actually, that's a 5 technically, because 5.
5, which is successful. You're a little bit huffy and puffy, but you get to whatever part of the front of the train you want to get to.
So it'd be right around here and start providing cover fire, dude. Alright? And that's as far as I can go this round.
What is the maximum range on the weapon you're using?
So max range is 48. At this point, it's not about hitting the target, it's about dissuading them from getting too close. And as they get closer, I'll start firing at them so she can hopefully get in here before they get too close.
You're kind of shooting wildly. Most of the stuff is going into the sand and stuff, but they do know that you are shooting, which makes them slow their ride into you.
All I can hope for.
Now Maeve's turn.
Alright, Maeve is going to attempt to get to the spot right behind Hobie, hauling ass.
Yeah, you're gonna need to roll an athletics check.
It's going to be a 9.
Yeah, you are able to sprint. If you wanted to, you could even make it to the back of the cargo.
Nope, she wants to be right there. And she is, start praying. I think I'll be within, I'm sure I'll be within range, at least for Hobie. Hopefully also for Josh, because this is the whole range of smarts thing, so I don't know if I can reach them all. But she's gonna pray that their weapons are amazing.
Oh, we get this thing moving.
Roll me a notice check.
A 6, because
Yep. You are going to notice that the cave where the train tracks are is completely covered over in rubble.
So do I need to roll anything to see if it hits, if it reaches Axel's weapon?
Yes, you need to roll your bless.
My bless?
What is your skill requirement for your background to cast spell?
Well, spirit is the thing that I cast with. Oh, I'm sorry, we use faith.
It's going to be a faith roll.
Oof, that's a low faith roll. 5.
5 is still better than 4, so you are going to hit.
Yay! Alright, everyone's guns, they probably shoot straighter and hit harder. Your damage is increased by +2 or +4 with a raise.
Ooh.
All 4 of us. And you guys just, well, Hobie will just see Maeve just kind of sitting there praying. She's got her hands in her pockets.
And this is smarts.
It said range of smarts.
Did you say it was a +4?
If you raise, it's a
if she had
+4.
gotten a raise.
All right, now can you roll me your smarts?
It's going to be an 8 for smarts.
Gives the abilities to every weapon that is equipped by your party members.
Nice.
All right, Axel, you're up.
Probably heard the gunshot.
So yeah, Axel hears all this commotion. He's gonna get up and he's gonna turn to Joshua, Maeve, and Hobie. What's going on?
Ambush.
You got riders.
Can a guy get a little nap every now and then?
No.
All right, so he's gonna go to the back of the cart, open the door. He's gonna, I guess, peer outside real quick.
The issue is that door's still locked.
Oh yeah.
We got the key, but we didn't use the key.
So there's also a lockpick jammed into it. Axel's gonna
Yeah.
shoot the door.
All right, roll me a shooting.
11.
You shoot right into the handle. The handle pops out. The locking mechanism is no longer attached to the door at all, and it swings wide open for you.
Axel's gonna see all those nice little gentlemen riding up. He's gonna pull out 2 sticks of dynamite with some cord, and he's gonna light them.
Before you do that, roll me a spirit check.
Are they haunted people?
Yes, they are. They are the undead.
All right, Axel's afraid now.
Oh Lord.
Nope. Axel be like seeing that, he goes, "Oh shit! Oh no! Oh hell no!" And he's gonna run back in. He's gonna run in, and he's just gonna duck and cover. He's like, "Nope! The dead are riding at us! The dead are riding at us!"
Unfortunately, he's not able to do that. Because he is so stricken with fear, he kind of stumbles and slips trying to step back up into the train. Looking back upon the riders, looking into their eyes, he can see every fear, every time he was scared, flash before him, bringing you back to every fear he's ever lived.
A lot of fear.
That's a lot of fear.
Can Axel crawl underneath the train, get on the other side? I just want to get away from these people.
With that critical fail, you are stopped in your tracks.
Okay.
The riders start riding towards Axel. They open their mouths. There's an energy field that starts out of Axel, kind of buffing them up as it seems they are feeding off of his fears.
There's a lot of food in them for them. They're going after Axel.
He is a buffet.
Can you give me another spirit check?
But I don't want to.
Good news, he's gonna low roll, so they won't get much.
He wants to high roll.
That's not going to happen.
That's the joke, is he can't roll high on spirit.
I can't, like, at all. Okay, so Axel rolled a 6.
You're able to actually fend off them eating into your soul. They kind of raise up and start slamming their horses and their bodies together.
Stay away from dear old Axel. Sister, I need the holy light upon me. Yeah, Axel is going to need more pants.
It's a good
Thankfully,
thing
we have an entire storage car.
Yep. He may have to dive into the dresses at some point.
With the program that we use, I can definitely make a token of Axel in a dress.
Yes.
That was a really creepy yes there, mate. Cross-dressing.
Maeve will be like, I'm not the only one in a skirt anymore.
Tell me more, young man.
Isn't the breeze nice, Axel?
They mush their body parts in the horse and they start glomming together and creating this abomination with arms sticking out, with knives and guns shooting out of it, different heads of different bodies. That is going to end its turn.
Joshua, kill this thing! Kill this thing dead! More dead.
Joshua's gonna drop to one knee. He's gonna have his rifle up to his shoulder, but he's gonna reach down into his side pouch and he's gonna pull out a big wad of chewing tobacco and put a lip in. And he's gonna start singing his shooting hymnal. Take aim, and he's gonna aim for one of the heads of the zombies. And his companions can hear this, and he goes, "Every day I'm shooting, 'cause shooting's what I do." And he's gonna take a shot.
So are you shooting or are you aiming?
Aiming, sorry.
All right, aiming takes a full turn.
That's fine.
Hobie, it is now your turn.
Hey, sister, how about we throw this thing in reverse? Do I see Axel on part of the train, make it back onto the train proper, or is he on the ground?
Axel has not got onto the train yet.
After telling her to throw this thing in reverse, I'm gonna step off and move a little closer, start taking shots at it again.
Give me a shooting check.
That's a 7.
7 will hit.
Don't forget to add +2 to the damage.
That's 8, 13, 15.
You hit it right into a fleshy part of the body. It's kind of hard to determine what exactly you hit because it seems like guts, heads, arms, and legs are just all kinds of different parts of this thing, just kind of writhing together. It does seem to be injured by the shot.
What I did, does it make all of their weapon attacks magical, effectively?
Yes, they are magic.
Okay, cool.
If you would like to shoot it again, you can. Or what else would you like to do with your turn?
No, if I can take another shot, I'm going. That would be a 8.
What is the range of your weapon?
12, 24, 48.
Unfortunately, you missed that shot.
Did I miss the previous one as well?
No, just every time you take another shot, you take an additional -2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you were fine on the last one, but this one was additionally hard because you're still recovering from the recoil of the gun.
Okay.
And you can take another shot if you would like, though.
Yeah, I don't want to waste any more of these blessed bullets.
It's the whole round. You got the whole wad is blessed, so go for it.
Yeah, but that's only 6 shots, so...
No, it's 20, I think, is what it said.
One load would be
So-
6 shots.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna keep
Yeah, no,
missing
that's
away
fair.
shots of the. So yeah, so I'll just after the second shot, just back this thing up.
All right, Maeve, do you want to back this thing up?
She's gonna at least get it turned on, and then she wants to take a shot at it. Actually,
Uh,
she wants to take a shot, and then she'll get focus on the train.
It was not turned off, but yeah, if you want to take a shot, give me a
Yeah.
shooting. Is this the first time you're pulling your weapon out?
Yes, it is.
All right. Can you explain where this weapon was on your person and how it is now in your hands?
That's why I mentioned she had her hands in her pockets earlier, because the pockets don't actually exist. They're like hiding under her habit. The pistols weren't in the pockets, they were behind the pockets.
And what is the range on your weapon?
It is
Pistols
12,
are the
24,
same.
48. 5 on the first roll.
Yeah, so that's actually not going to hit.
Cool. She's gonna take a shot with the other one real quick, and then she'll get to work with the train. Alright, the second one.
That'll hit.
A 16 plus 7 is 23.
And roll your damage.
Jesus.
Good lord, that's how the damage is gonna be. So 31 to hit it, and 14 damage because there's a raise on it, so holy blessing damage.
You hit it center mass. The bodies start peeling off of each other as a gross, disgusting, bloody banana. Each part dropping and hitting the ground. Axel is once again terrified, crying in the back corner of the train. His sanity is definitely being tested on this trip.
For her third action, Maeve is going to say a prayer.
Yeah, no, this thing explodes into a bunch of tiny body parts as they were not put well together. You and your party have now faced a couple of just horrifying things. The path ahead is blocked off by rubble from the explosion. All in all, you've had a pretty insane night, but the night has just began as you have to figure out how to move your next step forward, which is what we will do next week.
So just as a at the end of her turn, Maeve is going to, do that like dramatic, like blow the barrel of the pistol, like blow the smoke off, and just go, "A fucking men," and reholster both of her pistols inside the habit.
Who murdered the conductor? What does this have to do with Arizona? What force is working against our heroes and why? To find out these answers and more, tune in next week for part 3 of Deadlands, Riders of the Hellstorm. If you're enjoying the story so far, please consider supporting the channel by liking us and subscribing. Also, please take the chance to check out our Patreon down in the link below. Don't forget to turn on notifications to never miss out on any of the action, and we'll see you next time on Sunday nights. Now for the band. Hit it.